Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and I'm so excited about today's video. But before I get into that, you can follow me on Instagram at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell if you want to know when I upload, and also like and comment down below anything that you'd like to see on my channel that you haven't seen yet. So today I'm so excited because today's video is all about Trading Mekka. You guys have seen me feature them on my channel before. I did a few looks with the Trading Mekka beta palette, which is this one right here. And this is what she looks like. She's very well loved, as you can see. You've seen me do a few looks on camera, and I've done a lot of looks off camera with it. You've also seen me use on camera the highlighter palette, the holographic packaging, the Glowing Goddess highlighter palette, which looks like this. Beautiful. And today we're going to use a totally different palette, which is called the Macaron palette. And this is what she looks like. I've been swatching her and playing with her. The palette is half pressed glitters and half matte eyeshadows. So I absolutely think it's stunning, and I'm so excited to do a look with it today. Trading Mekka is one of the most amazing brands I've ever worked with, I've ever talked to. They care so much about not only the beauty influencers that they work with, but they care so much about their customers. I can't even tell you. When I first got the beta palette and the highlighter palette, I ordered it with my own money. They did not know who I was. They didn't know I had an Instagram. They didn't know I had a YouTube channel. And I decided to go ahead and order it because I was watching Rich Lux, who is one of my favorite YouTubers, and he did an entire video dedicated to Trading Mekka, kind of like I'm doing today. And I saw the beta palette and I was like, I have to have it. And then I saw the highlighter palette and I was like, I have to have that too. And I immediately got online and ordered it and used his code, and I got 10% off. And like I said, they had no clue who I was. It came in like 2 to 3 days, and there was a little thing in it on the receipt that said, you know, you can go ahead and hashtag us if, you know, your looks, because they really encourage their customers. They want to see what kind of looks you're doing with their products. They want to know that you love their products. They want feedback if you don't love their products. And they just really care what their customers think. So I went ahead and I did a bunch of looks with them, did a bunch of videos, posted on Instagram, and I hashtagged them in it. And that's how we started communicating. And I'm so happy and so honored that they want to work with me. I am now a Trading Mekka affiliate, and I'm so honored and so proud to say that, because I absolutely can't imagine partnering up and working with a more loyal and caring brand, and with amazing products to back it up. So they did send me the Macaron palette. They also sent me 2 of their lippies, the shade Windy and the shade Latte. Windy, it's a little bit hard to tell in the frosted packaging, but it's a beautiful purple color. So I'll probably be using that today, and we'll talk about these later. So I am going to be doing a look with the Macaron palette. I did already put on my brows, and it'll be easier to tell in my Instagram post, but no, there you could tell. I did do glitter brows because I just wanted to feature the eyeshadows on my eyes. So I did put glitter in my brows. It was so easy. It just packed right on. You don't need a glitter adhesive if you don't want one. You can use one to make sure that it's locked in place all day. But these are made with like shea butter and I believe coconut oil. Look at that. So they do, you know, they feel creamy and they dry down. So very easy to work with. So today we're going to do a look with these over here. I'm so excited. And like I said, I am now an affiliate. Maybe I didn't say. I think I said. I'm an affiliate with Trading Mekka now, and I have my own code. So it's like full circle. I used Rich Lux's code, and now I have my own code. And so if you guys are interested in checking them out, it's up to you. Down below, Anya Stamper in all caps. I'll leave it in the description bar. because it is an affiliate link, I do make a small commission, and you guys get 10% off your order. If you're not comfortable using a code, or if you want to use somebody else's, that's fine too. But I just want to put it out there, and I'm so honored and so proud to be one of their affiliates. So I hope you guys enjoy this look, and let's get into the tutorial. All right. So first things first, we're going to, what are we going to do? I think I'm going to just prime with my concealer today because I'm using all matte shades and I want to see how they perform with different bases. I've used them, I've already tested it out, and I used my normal paint stick and I liked the way it looked with that. So I'm going to go in with my concealer today and my Morphe sponge to kind of pat out the base and also to make sure that it picks up any excess product. There we go. Nice smooth canvas for these eyeshadows. The first brush I'm going to go in with is going to be the MAC 217, and I'm just going to go straight in with this eyeshadow right here because I haven't used that one and I'm intrigued. Now it did say that you could use these shades wet or dry, so I have only used them dry. I'm just going to go in with this kind of as a transition. Like a nice neutral brown, but I feel like all of these shades have a bit of like a warm red-ish undertone. Very pretty. I really want to get the Hollow Rain palette to use as well. Those shades also look stunning. All their products look stunning. They have an Astral palette, which is a complete and total pressed glitter palette. So it's all different shades of pressed glitter, shades of the rainbow that you could ever want. And it is stunning. So if you were gonna go to like a festival or something, or if you're gonna get caught in a rainstorm, I would probably suggest using a glitter adhesive for any glitter that you're gonna use, just because you never know, like you just never know. So now I'm going in with this orange right here, and I'm just gonna put that in the same place pretty much that I put that brown. I can definitely tell with the consistency of these shadows that they will work wet as well as dry. I don't know how to really explain it. It's like they're a powder, but they're also sort of like a dry cream, if that even makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but you can definitely tell that they're a wet-dry formula. But even so, sometimes eyeshadows will say, oh, can be used wet or dry, but then you try to use them dry and you get like no pigment. Clearly, I'm getting pigment. So now I'm going to go into this red shade right here. Same brush. Now I'm just going to swirl that around. I want to get a lot of that red. Ooh, look at that pigment. And I'm just going to put that on the outer, but I'm not going to drag it into the crease like I did the other two shades. Like I'm not going to drag it into here. And I'm digging these glitter brows. I think they're really cool. I know it's hard to see them on camera. I mean, I think you can kind of see them there, right there. You could see it when the light hits. And I really do think they look cool with my hair color, which I'm touching up probably tomorrow. So I'm just feathering that out. So if you guys had any, we've had so many weather changes. I know I'm like the weather woman over here, but we've had so many weather changing back to forth. Can I speak? Back and forth, where it's, you know, really hot one day, really cold the next day. It's insane. And it's so irritating because it just makes it uncomfortable and you can't get used to any temperature. And now it's created horrible and strong thunderstorms. And we had a tornado warning yesterday. They're saying we may get a derecho. I'm like, ugh. So we're going to use this pink corally salmon shade really quick that I love. We're going to put that on the lid just to brighten up the inner corner. And I just think that's such a pretty color. It's like a very light salmony pink color. That really just brightens up the inner corner. And just goes into the other shades perfectly. It's funny because this palette, the matte shades are so beautiful and gentle and classical or classic and just very neutral beautiful, I guess. And then they paired it with like boom in your face glitters. So it's a good way to have a palette that goes from like day to night, because you can do your, you know, I'm going to a conference or I'm going to work or a meeting, and then you can bring it with you and just turn it into nighttime clubbing amazingness with the glitter. So I'm going to go in with the M505 from Morphe. I'm going to go back into that bright red shade and really blow this out. And I just love all these tones together. Look at that pigment. This reminds me of Love Plus from Sugar Pill, which I don't think I've ever said that about another eyeshadow, because Love Plus has always been so unique and so pigmented and so red, and nothing has compared to it until now. And I think one of my favorite parts about my being an affiliate of, sorry, I'm looking for my makeup wipes. One of my favorite parts about being an affiliate of Trading Mekka is that I started out as just a customer. And so I know that they would treat me just as well if I'm a customer than being an affiliate. And I like that I was able to try the brand myself with my own money before, you know, forming an opinion and getting anything sent to me, so that, I mean, my opinion will always be my opinion and it will always be truthful. But I definitely think you're going to be more critical of a product or a brand when you're spending your own money on it. Let's be honest. So I am glad that I was able to give Trading Mekka a shot before I was sent anything, so that, you know, you guys know, like, I love this brand. Like, you've seen me use them on my channel way before I was sent anything, and I did multiple looks with it. So I'm going to go in with my foundation now. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible. This is the Pro Matte. And And I'm going to go in with, yeah, why not a little bit of Fenty. 2 little pumps of that. Excited to get to the highlighter portion. So excited. But whether I'm sent something or not, I will definitely always tell you guys exactly how I feel about a product. So I'm not going to use one of the lip products today, I don't think. Well, I'm going to use, no, that's not true. I am, but I'm going to put something over top of it. I'm going to use it, and then I'm going to put one of the Glimmer Veils from Kat Von D on top of it. But I'll show you what it looks like with just that on first. Using my Sonia Kashuk sponge. Big surprise, right? Okay. On days where it is raining or about to storm, which like it is right now, there's no point in me doing anything with my hair. So if you see my hair up in a video, as opposed to down and curled and styled, that is why. Because normally I like to style my hair, especially for videos and pictures, but if it's going to rain, my hair knows there's humidity in the air and it just frizzes right up. So, or the curls will just fall. Alright, now what powder was I going to use? Yes, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Foundation. No, powder, yes, the setting powder. You can see it like floating up in the air. That's only because there was still some left in the cap from the last time I used it. I'm just going to take my sponge, put that under my eyes, and I don't know if I said it, but I used the Naked Skin color corrector in pink as my concealer today. You guys know that I've done that before because it's my skin tone. Works well for me as a highlighter. Doke. And then I'm gonna use, that's a lot of powder. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. I always do that because I just don't consider it one. I mean, this is the shade. How is that a bronzer? Like, it's just the dumbest name for a product I've ever seen. It's literally the Color Icon Bronzer SPF 15. So it's great that it has SPF 15 in it, but let's be honest, it's not a bronzer. Like, no bronzer is this light. I don't care how pale you are, this is not going to be a bronzer on you. But it does give the most beautiful, luminous finish to your skin, and I like to use it to knock off any of that setting powder too. Kind of buff it into my skin. I wish I knew a really good trick for not getting powder in my baby hairs and not getting foundation in it. I've tried, like I had that little headband, but I just feel like it always gets in there no matter what. Okay, now getting closer and closer to highlighter. Okay, so we're gonna use blush. We're gonna do, actually, no, we need to do, well, we don't need to. We can do it in whatever order we want, but we're gonna do the Sweetie Pie bronzer from Too Faced. I love this. I bought it just specifically for that video, not expecting to like it as much as I do. So, it's a very radiant bronzer. This is a bronzer. I'm just going to put it where I would contour as well. I was a little bit afraid because it does have like the blush color in it as well. And I thought, this is going to be a mess on my face. But nope, it's very pretty. Very pretty. I would definitely buy it again. And it smells like peaches and cream. Like it smells like the peaches and fig, I guess is what the scent is supposed to be. It's the one that, the same scent that the setting spray has. So now we're going to go in with the Clinique Blush Pop, I think. Cheek Pop, Blush Pop. Plum Pop is what it's called, this one. This was a little bit more pigmented, I'm not gonna lie. Well, there we go. This might not be the right brush for it because it's very fluffy. But alright. I like a lot of blush. So we're gonna work on our lower lash line really quick. Then we're gonna go to highlighter. So I'm going to use the, I almost said the Trading Mekka eyeliner. No, they don't have that yet. We're going to use our Lancome Le Crayon in black to put in our waterline. Okay. And I'm going to use this little Morphe M213. It's like a little smudger brush, and I'm going to go back into my Macaron palette, and I think I'm going to take that pretty red, this one right here. That was my, honestly, that's one of my favorite shades that they make. Okay, I love that. It's so pretty. I'm telling you guys, reminds me a lot of Love Plus from, because it's like a true red. It's not like a pink red. It's not an orange red. It's like red. And it's very pigmented from the jump. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to keep that brush to the side because we're going to need that for the inner corner highlight. Now, I'm going to do something I don't normally do, but I've been wanting to test this out, so we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to use the Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops, and this is the highlighter drops, and this is in the shade Celestial. Now, I have used this before, but I've actually never used it as a cheek highlighter. I've used it as an all over face highlighter, and this is like liquid metal almost. And I normally wouldn't use this in a video where I'm showing you guys like a highlighter palette, but I've used this highlighter palette by itself, and you guys already know how pigmented it is. And if you don't, then go check out my last Trading Mekka video, because you can see like, wow, how pigmented it is on its own. So you definitely do not need these drops, but I figured they'd be fun. So, wow. It is really like liquid metal, and it doesn't pick up your foundation like some liquid highlighters do. So I'm just bouncing that in with my beauty blender, which also will help it to not pick up the foundation underneath. Okay, and get rid of the excess, and then highlighter time. So I'm going to dip into these two pink ones. They're my favorite. I love all the shades, but those two are by far my favorite. That's Royalty and Playful. I'm going to start with Playful. I mean, come on. That is just stunning. Just as pigmented as any high-end expensive highlighter I've used. Actually, more pigmented. Starting out with Playful, and then I'll go into Royalty if I need to, or if I want to. I'll go into a little bit of Royalty on top. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, and I didn't even, you know what I just realized? I didn't even spray my face first. Normally, you guys know, I spray my face before I put on my highlighter. I'm just taking that Playful shade and putting it in my inner corner to highlight. Oh, that's so pretty. Normally, I always, as you guys know, spray my face to get it wet in preparation for highlighter. And I actually forgot to do that this time. But I didn't need it because it's that pigmented. Okie doke. Mascara. We're going to use the, nope, I almost put liquid lipstick on my I cannot speak. Eyelashes. We're using the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. Oh, if you guys could see how beautiful this is in person. I can't wait for you to see the close-ups. Literally, I mean, oh, it's so pretty. Okay. And I really like this mascara. I need to order it. I need to just go ahead and get the full size, because it's now my new favorite over the Too Faced one. And this wand doesn't poke me in the eye. It doesn't, you know, stab me. It doesn't get mascara all over my lid. It doesn't flake under my eyes, which for some reason the Too Faced one has started doing. I don't know why. I don't know if I got an older one. I really don't know. Okay. So, we're going to talk about the lippies. Always keeping it 100% honest. So, I love the shades so much. They're so pretty. Like this purple Windy is a very unique purple shade, but it's almost like grayish plum as well. And then you have Latte right? Yes, latte, which reminds me of Jeffree Star's Hunty in the shade. And it's like a camel nude shade. Very beautiful. These will not go anywhere once you put them on because they are very, very, very pigmented, very, what is the word? They're not budging. They are budge proof. And that is good. At the same time, they can be a little bit drying because of that. But I can tell you, I wore one for about 8 hours and it literally looked like I had just applied it. And it looked good. Like, it didn't look dry and crusty or anything like that. So you can just feel kind of a little bit of dryness on the lips, but if you put a little bit of lip balm underneath it, it wouldn't, you know, I think that would help it not be as dry, but it's kind of, you know, give and take in terms of like, do you want it to stay on all day or do you want it to be like super moisturizing? Because no liquid lipstick is going to be super moisturizing, but I do find that like the Jeffree Star formula is more comfortable on the lips for, you know, a longer period of time, but it doesn't last as long on the lips. It does last for a long time, just not as long. So I just went in with the magenta lip liner from MAC. And I'm going to go in with the Trading Mekka Windy shade. I'm going to put that in the center. Such a pretty color. And you don't need a lot because less is more with these. So I kind of put that in the center to give it like that blotted lip look. So, oh, and they smell amazing. They smell so good. So you could leave it like this and it's already started to dry down. Or you could put a gloss or something over top of it. Yeah, see, actually, the first time I tried them on, my lips were a little bit more chapped, but okay, so this product is by Kat Von D. This is the Glimmer Veil, and I got it in the shade, I'm getting it in every shade. I got it in the shade Razzle. This with that Windy liquid lipstick, oh my goodness. This is a topper. I mean, do you guys see that? This color combo. Actually, the liquid lipsticks from Trading Mekka, consistency-wise on the lips, feel the same way as these do, pretty much. So it's like, you know, it dries down, but it's not going anywhere. By the time I do my top lip, my bottom lip is already dry. Which is awesome. And I love the combination of like the magenta and the like burnt orange, red, and pink. I'm feeling myself. Okay. And now I've dropped everything. So we're going to go in with, last but not least, this setting spray, the Peach Mist. You guys know this is my favorite. And lock all of this beautiful goodness into place. I'm going to take my highlighter brush, intensify that. Ooh. Okay. So you guys, that is the finished look. I really like it a lot. I really like the glitter brows. I really like the gradient of the eyeshadows. I like the lightest shade to the darkest shade. I love the lip combo. Again, if you don't like products that stay all day and are a little bit drying, then these aren't for you. But I like the fact that I can throw something on in the morning and in the evening it still looks exactly the same, even if I do have to put like a little bit of chapstick or something over top of it to help it along. But thank you so much to Trading Mekka for sending me these products. I absolutely love them. I absolutely love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love working with you guys. And they did send me the products, but did not tell me I needed to talk about them or anything like that. So I decided to do the video on my own. And I want to thank you guys so much for giving me a chance, because as a smaller YouTuber, it is hard to get brands to want to work with you, because most brands don't want to work with you until you're bad and big and bougie, right? So it's very, very, very heartwarming that you guys already believe in me and have encouraged me, and you don't understand how much you've inspired me to continue and to push through and to, you know, keep going. So thank you guys so much for sending me these products. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all your support, because without you guys, my subscribers, my followers, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys so much as well, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.